¿Pero qué carajo está pasando aquí? ¡Hostia! ¡Vamos la hostia! ¡Cago en Dios! ¡Va, máquina! ¡Va, máquina! ¿Qué carajo pasa aquí?
Non sei, deixa un poquinho que
Esto no es normal.
que deixa estar.
¡Opa!
Oh, there comes another one. Look at that. Holy shit. Look at that. Wow. Look at the speed on that.
A WikiLeaks report revealed that a fleet of UFOs caused the United States to enter its highest level of alert in history. On June 10, 2004, a fleet of UFOs was filmed suddenly emerging from the Antarctic Ocean. Once in flight, the UFOs were seen rapidly approaching Guadalajara, Mexico. The United States military determined that such a large group of crafts flying towards a bordering nation was not something they could afford to ignore. As a defensive measure, the United States entered its highest ever level of alert. According to eyewitnesses, it appeared that the UFOs were escorting a single flying disc, or flying saucer UFO on its way to Mexico.
Miren esa luz extraña. Miren ahí.
Se le está apareciendo.
Yo la estoy grabando.
Una luz, él ve una luz.
Me preocupa ya.
Manos.
A mysterious unidentified flying object was captured on a dashcam in Denver, and no one knows what it is. A man was driving down a road in Denver when he noticed a strange reflective craft hovering above the road. The object is extremely reflective and possibly metallic. At first it appears to be some sort of windshield anomaly, but the object moves farther away from the camera as the video trails on. What do you think this craft is? Weather balloon? Military? Or possibly otherworldly? Was a UFO seen over Texas the same craft as one seen in a mass sighting over half a century ago? Earlier this week, Tom DeLonge posted a video of a very strange-looking UFO accelerating at an unbelievable speed. The craft has a very unusual and distinct shape, and Redditor Irish Spring 4522 was quick to point out the similarities between this craft and one allegedly seen over Nuremberg in 1561. In 1561, a news article written about the incident states that many men and women of Nuremberg saw an aerial battle out of the sun, followed by the appearance of a large black triangular object and hundreds of spherical objects moving erratically overhead. The incident remains a mystery. When comparing the shapes side by side, they look eerily similar. These be the same craft?
Que porra é essa no céu, Lidiane? Caralho, que porra é essa, maluco? Que bagulho é esse, mano? Caralho, que porra é essa, maluco? Lidiane, olha aqui. Que porra é essa?
Caralho, sei lá.
Caralho, que me arrepiei todinho.
Caralho, maluco, não sei.
Que é isso, maluco? Tô filmando. E um caiu. Um caiu. E ela tá caindo, ó. Que doideira, tá caindo.
Outside looking for the green comet, and I know that it's near Mars, which is right there. And I also know this thing above this house is not a planet nor a star. It's too close, and as you can see, it's changing from green to red like an airplane. The only thing is, it's also blinking purplish blue. It's a round circle, and most of all, it's not moving. I've been watching this for an hour, and it is not moving at all. My husband thought it was a satellite, but that looks nothing like an iridium flare, unless it's a satellite falling. Even he doesn't know what this is as a genius, so there's our unidentified, I forget the new name for it, aerial UAP, unknown aerial phenomenon. Nope.
Olha esse objeto gigante que aparece no meio dos raios.
Bro, come look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit.
É incrível.
I'm about
Oh,
to
look,
go out right
look,
now.
right there. Look.
Oh,
Look at the way it looks. Look.
do y'all see that?
I told you.
That's a UFO, bro.
Right.
What is
That's
that?
a fucking UFO.
Oh shit.
You see it?
Yeah, it looks like a, oh fuck. Man.
What is that?
Wait.
What the fuck?
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
Yeah.
flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him, and he's curving.
Leaked UFO footage. This is absolutely amazing
All right,
evidence.
you could hear a little bit as it went by, as the two ships went by, you could hear a little bit of a disturbance. With that in mind, watch this. Okay, see how that happened? Boom, right away the first one comes in. It's all broken up digital signal. Here you go. There's the first one. Watch, here you go. Boom, it's breaking up everything. Then the second one goes by. Come on, everybody. This is very slow-mo. Look at that. Take a second. Look at that ship. Folks, that is a starship. That is a Serpolian ship. They love the circle.
And this video clearly shows a UFO hovering in the sky. Take a close look and see what happens. Let us take that one more time, and this is from 2022. I really think it's time for the government to start telling the truth. I have videos that you guys have never seen before. Many people was not believing me, but trust me, I have all the evidence. What I have here is another amazing UFO footage. It clearly shows a UFO flying right by the plane, filmed inside a fighter aircraft called a Sukhoi Su-57. And I promise you this is no CGI or no balloon or something like that. This is absolutely real. Like, comment and share this video with as many people as possible so we can get the truth out there. What you are about to see is 3 videos of ancient artifact from Egyptian pyramid. Very advanced ancient technology, which is an application of Caesar sound laser. It is electromagnetic, which is not available to the general public. Watch this. And if you really think this is fake or CGI, wait till you see the next clip. I was not lying when I say I have all the evidence to prove it. And that's how pyramids was built, with 2.3 million giant stone blocks, using acoustic levitation. But if you in some way still don't believe me, just wait till you see the next clip. Why do they hide everything, and why are the public not being told? It's because one disclosure leads to another in a chain reaction fashion. Disclosure on moon details or UFOs will lead to the exposure on existence of free energy, which leads to disclosure of the advanced technologies, and med beds leads to free energy UFO crafts instead of cars, which run on gas, so no infrastructures needed like roads and bridges. Free energy leads to no need for petroleum and electricity. Med beds lead to the fall of farmers and ultimately collapse of banking. All leads to spiritual enlightenment, leads to the downfall of all religions, a multi-trillion-dollar industry, ultimately leads to them losing control. Like, comment and share this video with everyone.
Why should anyone believe this tape is authentic?
Use your own judgment. That's all any of us can do. There's been so much secrecy and disinformation over the last 50 years that it's become impossible to prove anything in the face of official denial. Of course, the flip side is nobody really believes anything the government says. And let me just state here publicly, to head off any clever ideas anyone might be having, I have never been, am not now, and never will be suicidal.
But how would the public know if something happened to you, since we don't know who you are?
I'm taking care of that, trust me. If something happens to me, if I die, people will know who I am.
Let's turn to the tape itself. The copy you've supplied is not the original tape.
No.
Was the original at Area 51 when you copied it?
That's out of bounds.
Is it fair to assume that the copying of tapes at Area 51 is heavily restricted?
You can assume anything you like. I would say that's a fair assumption. That's obvious. I will say that this tape was copied under special circumstances. Otherwise, copying it would have been impossible.
Can you be more specific?
More specific? Okay, I'm sure they've figured this much out already. Recently, there was a wholesale transfer of video documentation from analog tape to digital disc storage. In a couple of instances, this allowed data to leak from a highest security system to a less high security system. Even so, this particular tape was the only... I think that's about all I'll say about that. I've heard the claims that they come from Zeta Reticula or the Pleiades.
At this point, we begin our second part, which is the section that contains what I call excerpts from the government Bible. I call it that because, as you can tell from part one, there's a small segment of the United States government that makes scientific and technological judgments from a knowledge base that is not available to the general public. These are excerpts from some of that information. As part of my indoctrination into the program at S4, I would randomly be taken into a small room which contained a table, a chair, and 120 or so briefings in blue folders. I'd be left there to read for varying amounts of time, usually about half an hour. These briefings contained a wide spectrum of information, mostly relating to aliens and alien technology. This technology that you've learned about thus far was brought here by some alien beings from the Zeta Reticuli 1 and 2 star system. These stars are located in the constellation of Reticulum, which can only be seen from the southern hemisphere. Zeta Reticuli is a binary star system, which means it has 2 stars, and is located approximately 30 light years from Earth. These beings are from Reticulum 4, which is the 4th planet out from Zeta Reticuli 2. The beings are 3 to 4 feet tall and weigh 25 to 50 pounds. They have grayish skin and large heads with almond-shaped wraparound eyes. They have very slight nose, mouth, and ear positions and are hairless.
And I thank you, Mr. Chairman. We're interested in some of the places they might come from. And I have in here Zeta Reticuli, R-E-T-I-C-U-L-I, Reticuli, the Pleiades, Orion, Andromeda, and the Altair star systems.
Now, what kind of proof do you have that is true? How do you know that?
Well, let me take a look. Let me read to you first what the Air Force says about the bodies. First of all, I'm going to read from the Introductory Space Science, Volume 2, Department of Physics, United States Air Force. This is Chapter 13, Unidentified Flying Objects. Now, this is what the Air Force has the students at the Air Force Academy read. And it says, the most commonly described alien is about 3.5 feet tall, has a round head, arms reaching to or below his knees, and is wearing a silvery spacesuit or coveralls. Other aliens appear to be essentially the same as Earthmen, while still others have particularly wide wrap-around eyes and mouths with very thin lips. And there is a rare group reported to be about 4 feet tall, weight of around 35 pounds, and covered with thick hair for clothing. Members of this last group are described as being extremely strong. Now, I'm not making this up. This is an Air Force. You can pick out an Air Force physics book and read this stuff. And at the end of the chapter, they go on to say, this leads us to believe in the unpleasant possibility of alien visitors to our planet, or at least of alien-controlled UFOs.
Have a second witness with a video camera recording the same event in the other side. That's against the sun. Because of that, you will see the same object with 2 different colors. First, please watch it carefully. This is the video recorded by Pedro Hernandez a little bit after 5 o'clock, the 22nd of May, 2009.
Look in the center how the big UFO is spinning and at the same time releasing 2 rows on it, of spheres.
Hundreds of spheres.
Hundreds. So the spheres went away. And then the big UFO slowed down the rotation. But wait to see what happened next.
Then 4 little spheres come around and go around the object, like recognizing the mother and going now away. And they come back and they create what we call fleet. Probably this is a very important video because for the first time we now know how these spheres come. This is the second video
by Alfredo Carrillo. Look.
Releasing so many.
Yeah.
You see, it's in the opposite direction, and now they look black. But it's exactly the same. We have been able to see every detail, and you can see how they look intelligent. They're not just going away, they're in a line. The object now is speeding up and slowing.
This is a comparison of both videos. Do you like it? Well, this is something, let me tell you, huh? Certainly one of a kind. And
even now, look, you cannot almost see it, but the spheres, the little black spheres are around as the other ones are here. It's just the same moment. Because many people will say, oh, that was created with a computer. But then, fortunately, we have the second witness. We have the name of both. We know where they were. We went there. And we know this is absolutely real.
Shocking photo found on Google Earth. An otherworldly object was photographed and published on Google Earth at the Cape of Good Hope lookout in South Africa. It has now been deleted by Google. Is this a real photograph of a UFO?
This is me, Ramon. This is my Facebook. I'm in the middle of the road between Miami and Homestead, going south towards Homestead.
Is that a UFO? What the hell is that thing?
Blackhawks, not normal here.
These are fucking fleet from outer space. This is space. Space Station HD live feed, courtesy of NASA. Oh my!
Now look at this.
Gotta explain it.
So as I'm ending a long day at work, I get to the parking lot, I look up, I see some UFOs. Me and my coworkers start talking about like, are you ready for, war against aliens and all that? And as soon as I answer this question, my phone completely blacks out for like 7 to 8 minutes. The weirdest thing ever, my phone was like at 60%.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Hundreds of people witnessed massive UFO sighting in Cincinnati, Ohio. This is absolutely amazing proof.
We got aliens in Cincinnati! Aliens! It's disappearing again!
Yeah, what is going on? Yeah, that is bizarre, dude.
I don't got my phone with me. I said, like, what's going on, man? Like, there's one circling. You see that one circling over there? And then they they go away.
You see, like, it almost looked like how they have like the small lights on it.
Yeah, like, what is happening?
But yeah, look at it turn on behind there.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is how they're circling so close.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Whatever's trailing behind them just disappears.
Yeah, then it's gone.
Right. Watch the shit disappear in a minute. Then it's this one star over here. The shit over here, right? They see them disappearing, right? Shit crazy, yo.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Whatever's trailing behind them just disappears.
Yeah, then it's gone.
What is it? No, it was like 5 of them, and now it's just one.
Hey, Jalen. Look, they disappeared. Where'd they go? Hey, did you see that?
Yeah.
Look, there they go over there now.
How'd they get over there?
It's like, look, now right there. Look, man, there's 2 of them.
How did they get over there that fast? Jalen, look at the UFO.
Look,
Like, comment, and share this video with as many people as possible so we can get the truth out there.
says the Pentagon has alien bodies and crafts. So I just wanted to run this past you. Does DoD have these things, and if so, where?
Jeff, the UAP task force is really designed to